Toon Link can really control space with the projectiles, but I think Wolf's air drift is just so good. I don't know how much it's going to matter. And there is a reflector if Wolf wants to do it.
Wolf has the ability to shut down a lot of these projectile characters, especially those setup characters, because he doesn't give you time to do that. And the air drift is, we just talked about the air drift is massive in these type of matchups, especially because it leads to tech chase situations. And it can just be a big problem, especially with how floaty Toon Link is.
Yeah.
Toon Link just kind of, if he gets hit once, and he just may just be there for lingering for a bit. The one nice thing though, relative to that, Wolf is relatively light, you know, in the grand scheme of things. So is Toon Link, but it means that both these characters theoretically should die early.
Yeah.
And these are both combo characters as well. Like both these characters have combos into everything to take a stock. So it's gonna just basically be who can play the better neutral and get those hits when it matters.
And we will find out if it matters.
Yeah.
Pretty even right now. Obviously, you're expecting Wolf to pressure with a lot of nairs, and I mean, I want to say back air, but that's Wolf back airs when you're low, Wolf back airs when you're high. But the nair is kind of the difference. Are we nairing all the time, or to trap you, or are we nairing to kind of get in?
Another big tool that Wolf does have is Fair. Fair is like the size of a sword hitbox, and it's rather safe.
Yeah, it's such a good tool.
Which could come handy versus a Toon Link.
Oh my gosh. So just intelligent right there from Deliboid. Kind of watching Wolf jump above, reacting with the bomb throwing up, and a lot of people forget, but item tosses, that's one of the fastest things you can do out of shield, and just Deliboid really taking full advantage of that option to take that first stop.
I'm pretty sure like a lot of much like Z-drops, like frame 1 options, because you can usually use them for get out of like hit stun, well not out of hit stun. The point is you can just use them to get a lot of pressure if you're getting hit yourself. And Deliboid is aware of this, but even if he's not in pressure, he knows when to throw it.
Yeah, and using that Zair, also a great time on using that, and still alive. Toon Link's been drinking that milk, goes past the ledge with the up B, so bold, but just not afraid of Dax.
And there's the pressure. You're just stalling out there. Wolf does not let you get your projectiles going if you're a setup character.
You might be going. There's a boomerang. Goes for the 2-frame and hits it. Deliboid having his way with. We thought Wolf was an apex predator.
We did.
I hate to say it, but Toon Link's a human, and we kind of run the planet.
One of the big benefits of having a character that can consistently hit ledge against one of these characters is Wolf doesn't instantly snap when he side Bs. He lingers for a bit, and it doesn't help that the hurt box is there before the hitbox.
He kind of waves at you and then says, are you going to do something or not? And Deliboid said, yes, I'm absolutely doing something.
Ooh, but even then, the amount of damage on Deliboid right now is pretty big, because 97% doesn't really seem like much, but you're at the ledge versus Wolf now. That's a bear, that's a smash attack, and even if he doesn't hit any of those, you have to try to find a way off.
Yeah, that looks like a regrab, and it is, and Dax beautifully finding that F tilt. And it's just as you were saying, Nick District, how do you get off? There's so many tools that Dax has at his disposal, and I think that grab really kind of made Deliboid afraid.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed that Deliboid threw the bomb up and then instantly covered the other side with up tilt, and Dax had to choose a way to go, and he was wrong each time. And unfortunately, Deliboid was not able to capitalize off him, running into the bomb.
Oh, that connected. Wait. It might be a wrap, and it indeed is. And Deliboid is just playing chess, and I hate to say it, but Dax, you got to stop playing checkers if you want to advance in this bracket.
Yeah, we were talking about Wolf's ledge trapping, but the Toon Link, Deliboid does not let Dax get away.
No, not at all.
And we've been seeing those consistent smash attack setups at the ledge, and because his bomb conversions are great. They're amazing. You kind of need to be amazing at those anyways to play a character like Toon Link.
Absolutely. And I think part of it is just really exploiting one of Wolf's few weaknesses, which is the offstage. There's an arrow, there's a bomb, there's an attack. And if you're Dax, you can only avoid so much, and Deliboid is aware. And then once he does force you to kind of use that jump or force you in a poor position when you're recovering, hits you with the 2-frame. Time and time again. I love to see it coming in from Deliboid.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to PS2. So obviously Dax thinking it's more of a him thing rather than a stage problem. And I mean, PS2 is supposedly the most neutral stage in the game, and look, that was a back and forth. if it is most neutral stage, we saw it there.
This stage is not neutral.
It's
Don't let
not.
people. Don't let people trick you.
Don't let people tell you that.
All right, I don't say this line often, but fake news. PS2 is. Someone said you want a gentleman in PS2. I was like, nah,
No.
I'm good.
So how about that small battlefield though?
Oh, it's not a neutral.
Small battlefield is
not
way
neutral here.
It's way more neutral than PS2.
I concur. I agree.
Yeah.
But right now, this neutral game being played out between Deliboid and Dax, back and forth. And you gotta imagine, whoever takes this first stock is just gonna be in such a good position. Gonna force their opponent to chase him. Bomb up air, not gonna take it quite yet, but if you are Dax, you cannot eat another one of those.
Definitely not. And that was a really ballsy smash attack coming up from Deliboid.
Yeah, I think Deliboid just isn't afraid. Down percent, up percent, doesn't matter. Deliboid, not afraid, right? Oh, but you're not
Smack
close enough to punish. So unfortunate for Dax. It looked like there was an opening, looked like it was a free stock, and it wasn't. Instead, you're off stage, you're losing your stock, and Deliboid just really starting to run away with things.
Yeah, F-tilt is such a good option from Toon Link, just mostly because it hits behind him as well. And since it hits ledge there, it's not much of a commitment because, he side B's to ledge, and you F-tilt him. Oh, so that's a stock.
Is this it? Deliboid, I don't know if you guys are clipping this, but please do and send it to me. Phenomenal right there. Literally 2 openings to take that stock. Deliboid is on fire.
Yeah, and it just feels like Dax can't slow the game down. He's consistently getting pressured, and the few times that he does have Deliboid in disadvantage, he's not killing him, which is awful because Deliboid is such a high percent. But
Yeah.
that up smash did take the stock, so you're back for a little bit at least.
I mean, what can you say? It's one of those, you gave me an inch and I'm taking a mile, and it happens time and time again. They're playing 2 different games. I think Dax is clearly a phenomenal player. Yes, there's still a little bit of hope, but you know, if I'm hitting you once or twice, and you're hitting me 5, 6, 7, taking a stock, it's just not the same game that we're playing.
You neutral got up to an F smash, and look, he's still down 98%, but this is a rather, compared to what it was earlier.
You need a miracle, okay? I don't know if you're religious or not, but you're about to start right now, okay? Off stage and the unfortunate air dodge.
Yeah.
Not what you want to see, but at the same time, it didn't seem like it really mattered at that point.
Yeah, that didn't feel like a neutral stage anymore.
We already established that's not a neutral game, okay?
Yeah, I mean, but normally, like PS2 would benefit the top tiers more than honestly, Toon Link's mid tier. I would say the general consensus is that he's mid tier, could have potential for high tier.
Okay, might be high. I think Ultimate is surprisingly a super balanced game, and it makes it so hard to discuss tier lists.
I would say, rather than it being more balanced, is the players just really good at this game.
I think it's
There's very obvious strengths and weaknesses that characters have, but if you're just built different, you're built different.
I think there's a lot of counterplay. Oh my gosh, it is, as you called it. You went off stage once.
The fact that he hasn't been doing that at all is great, because the fair has a little lag enough that you can just throw it in the second one out.
Yeah.
We saw him the first one missed, I'm going to drift back slightly, and then he jumped back in, and there was another fair waiting to meet him.
I'm just confused on how you play a game where you're not allowed to go off stage at all. Look, I hate to say this, but my man Dax is playing with COVID, okay? You got to stay in the house or you're gone.
Yeah, just trying to find a way to land right now. And just going to do it there. But what a grab. That was such a risky grab. And the fact he got away with it is kind of bad. But
yeah. And again, trying to go for a ledge trap on Deliboid, but there's a bomb just kind of opening the path to victory. Great grab coming in from Dax. So are we going to see a 2-frame attempt? Are we going to ledge trap? Gets another grab, throws before the bomb blows off. Good stuff right there. Reflects just to be on the safe side, but misses the up air. And Deliboid getting his footing, and now Dax is going to have to figure things out.
So I could be wrong here, but it seems like Dax is in prime back hit up tilt into up air percent. But just going to back throw him. That's so much pressure. Where's your jump? It's gone, but you're able to make it back because Deliboid committed.
Yeah. And Deliboid just doing a neutral get up right there. I'm glad that even though Dax is down, not losing composure. Not missing the freebies. A neutral get up, very easy for Wolf to dash attack. It lasts so long, it stays at the ledge. And I'm glad that Dax is still in this, shooting out the blaster. All of a sudden, 83% unanswered.
This is
might even be in a lead.
Yeah, but there it is. Up tilt, up air. That's exactly what he was looking for the entire time, because that's true. You can't, no matter how you DI, you're just going to get screwed over by Toon Link's great jump height.
Yeah. Just a little unfortunate if you are indeed rooting for Dax. Deliboid still in a great position, trying to 3-0 Dax, trying to fight his way into winter finals to go up against
either Pink or Willie.
Yeah.
But I mean, Deliboid said one thing. Like the one thing I remembered from the interview, he's gonna win this. That was his claim.
He said there is a tough road ahead of you. That is for sure.
I mean, it's a tough road, but he's making it work right now.
Oh no, and you missed it. Big damage, but Deliboid actually dropping the combo.
Yeah, it was definitely like a DI read attempt, but
those are some strong feet. Deliboid was depending on the boomerang to come back and save his life. Boomerang
just got stuck.
Yeah.
Got stuck.
We're like, you know what? It doesn't look safe there, but doesn't matter. Dax sitting on last stock at 113. Deliboid so close to closing this in. Just got to walk it in one up air, maybe a back air, forward air. So many options. What can Dax do?
This is just one bomb conversion. Up B on the ground if you're really feeling it. Or just a walk up down.
Tilt?
Walk up down smash. I'm pretty sure it's a down smash.
Down
either
smash?
way.
Yeah.
The point is he did walk up something and he killed.
Great stuff and very confident right there.